today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys my top 3 colors for jigs for summer fishing. Let's get into it. So this is like a, I think it's a green pumpkin, I believe. Comment below if you actually know the exact color. But that's like a bluegill, and it's kind of darker. So like a bluegill, sunfish, and like a crawdad. So that's pretty much what it's supposed to imitate. And it has that little twisty thing on there, so you put like a plastic and you spin it around so that holds it a lot better than just, see, this one doesn't have it. You just slide that on, so you have to twist it on these. But that's one of my favorites. But my favorite, today's video is sponsored by Before Sunrise. It's my new book, and it's about entrepreneurship, how I became an entrepreneur at a young age, and about the outdoors. If you guys are into entrepreneurship and the outdoors, this book is for you. It's in the comments below. Back to the video. It's this black and blue. I've been catching them really good today in the past week or two off the black and blue with the black and blue crawdad paddles on the back. That's really solid. I've been absolutely crushing off that. It has that fabric on the back, that blue fabric, but it's weedless, and I've been just crushing it. The way I usually use it, at least for this past week I've been using it, I just cast it out there really slow. I used to just cast it and just let it sink to the bottom rail, and that works great too. But for what's been working for me is just casting and reeling pretty slow, and that's been absolutely crushing it. On the same jig, working it pretty slow. Still the black and blue jig. Eyes are looking down, so that means they're feeding down. So I'm using black and blue jig. Nice bass, probably a pound and a half. Black and blue jig. Kind of really clear water. Cloudy conditions today, so I'm using black and blue for this clear water. That's been crushing it. So that's my favorite right there. Absolutely money. I'm using a 7.2 Lew's rod with 12 to 15 pound line. That's recommended. This is, I think, 15 pound line. That's a Lew's. It's really, you want a sturdy rod, but you could also feel the bite really good and handle the fish well. You don't want something really bendy. So that's a 7.3 Lew's. But my second I would have to do is, this just looks so good. Black. Just for clear water, darker water, just that absolutely crushes it. That's also a jig, and that's weedless. Just you work it the exact same way. Same with this, work the exact same way. But that's my 3 favorites, and it's absolutely money. But if you're gonna go fishing with like a jig right now, I would use that combo with 15 pound line from Bass Pro. That absolutely crushes it. And I usually like to throw a little crawdad on the back of it. I'm gonna pull it up so I can show you guys. Here's the trailer box I use. These are, you could use these. I don't use these. They don't flap as good because you have to cut them apart. They don't flap as good. So I like these because they're kind of wide and they like to flap when you reel. But I've been using the black and blue, and that's been crushing it for me today. You could also throw that, because actually, if you use something really big, like a bigger crawdad that hangs lower, they'll just bite that instead of actually biting the hook, and they'll just kind of just bite that, and you'll actually miss the fish. So I like to use a smaller profile. But this is what they look like. You can get these at Bass Pro, online, Walmart. Nothing too special, but I really enjoy fishing a jig. I really just got into it about, I would say, this year, really. So a couple months I've been fishing it, but I've really been crushing it. So that's just supposed to look like a crawdad or a bluegill. But I mean, I've been crushing it. So if you guys want to use these baits, just go to your local Bass Pro shops. Walmart will have it. Doesn't take nothing special, but I've been crushing off that. So guys, pick you up some if you don't have some already. It's just called a jig. That's money. I've been crushing it, and I hope you guys like this video. Hope you could find these baits. I'm sure you can if you look for them. But I've been crushing it, and if you use this, I'm sure you'll crush it too. Work it around structure, work it around trees, cloudy days, rocks, bounce it off stuff. Make sure you're always bouncing off stuff. It's been crushing it. So get you some jigs, work them, fish them for a while, and they might be your next favorite bait to use. Bye for now.